Hi folks, this is beginning of module number 2. Let me walk you through. You should download this document, create a file, your file structure with it, and before we get to that with it, again, the instruction from 1 through 4 is pretty much um, straightforward with it. It's like your module number 1 with it. So anywhere I ask you to use a snipping tool, please take screenshots of it and fix it with it as well. A couple of things we need to, I'm not going to read and board you some of this information on here, but please read. It clarifies a lot of stuff that we are working towards to a new XUI with it as well. So the fork in the road, the first bullet I want to make point is the part of the videos I'm going to have you, I want to talk about, I want to add in here is the fork in the road is WebVR or the actual integrated web VR or the app that you're developing with as well. Here we're going to actually use the web VR with it, since it's probably the easiest. The learning curve is the shortest curve with it as well. With it, you're developing a virtual environment. So we're going to use a lot of open source VR with it as well. And later on, if you ever have me for an XR degree course with it, I'll be glad to talk to you more developing the app that we do in game engines such as Unity or Unreal with it as well. All right, a couple of things I need for you to keep in mind with it is this is the a couple of links that I think it's very important. I use the A-Frame .io A-Frame documents with it, so keep this link handy with it. The second bullet is the A-Frame School. This is like a little training ground for all the documentation, what's being used. I'll show you how to use that with it. And of course the A-Frame asset files that I'm going to show you a link to with it as well. Again, ignore this part. You will have links that's in the section here with it as well. The first thing I need for you to do is go to the Glitch website and sign up. Whether you sign up, it's free. If you have a Google account, you could do it through there with it as well. I don't care how you want to do it, but make sure you keep your username, password handy for the course with it as well. So on the upper right hand corner there's a sign up, and then you log in. Make sure after you log in you have a little profile picture of yourself or something like that, along some sort of avatar or picture of yourself with it as well. All right, as we go through this and you're going to watch some of these videos that I have in here, posted in here with it, I want to ask you to take some few screenshots and what you turn in, what you submit when you're done. All right, so keep this in mind with it. The first step is pretty easy with it, right? I assume you know some sort of file management by this time with it. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. Is I need something to looking like this right here. So I create a subdirectory called UXUI 2373. Excuse me. 2373 fall for the semester or whatever semester it happens. It could be spring, could be the year. So it's your file structures. Sorry, allergies. And I need for you to create 6 subdirectories, docs for the syllabi, and the 5 other directories that you're going to actually put things in it. So it's up to you how you want to call this, but this is my structure that I call this module 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 5. You're welcome to use the -UXUI 2373. That's just my way of naming convention with this. Well, it's up to you how you want to name this with it, but I need 6 subdirectories in here with it as well. I recommend you using the OneDrive. You can store things on the OneDrive or the local drive with it as well. So the OneDrive is free. Go to onedrive.com, log in with your E7, and at student.dccd.edu. You should have plenty of space there to store things on with it as well. So take a screenshot of that. So if you were doing this right here with it, I would use the snipping tool, and I would just click on the snipping tool and just draw your entire file structure like this, and you could highlight whatever it is with it. Copy is this button right here, copy, and just jump over here and Control V or right mouse click and paste it. That's how easy it is with it as well. Now for the next part, I'm going to demo the final product so you can see what you're looking at, and I provided all of the asset files with as well. So before I read number 2, let me demo with what I'm looking at. So so this is Glitch inside of Glitch right now with it, and the side of code is this side of here with it. And don't worry, don't panic with it, but ultimately on your preview pane window with here, you're going to create kind of like a 3D environment. You can see how I move this around inside of this texture that's like a little what's called rectangle equa rectangle photo. And this is what you're going to be doing. You see the sphere down here and the cube down here and the cylindrical, and there's a there's kind of like a flat kind of like what I call as a flat plane on here. That's what you will be doing. So you're going to texture some of this stuff here, move asset in and out, you're going to move these objects that you're looking at onto the floor with it, like I have right here with it, and you're going to take a screenshot of this right here basically with it. That's what you're doing with it as well. So you know, just to give you if I had like a MetaQuest VR version with this, I can come down here and just copy this link right here that I have, and in my web browser I can experience this whole VR experience. So this looks somewhat like this with it, right? And I can actually turn and see. Oh, hang on, I might have cut that off. You guys wouldn't see that because, you know, maybe you would. Here, let me show you. I can give you an experience, a VR experience with my recording with it as well. So as you can see, this particular church is in Eastern European country with this. Well, it's a beautiful Gothic experience. This room that's in with it. Again, you will be doing all of this from scratch. From your final product will look something like this. Okay, so let me escape out. And I'm trying to keep the video segments to between 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do this. So this is the end of part A.